We are clearly in a state of war. And war does not necessarily mean flying bullets and all that. Like in the situation that we're in is very much a state of war. And this is not the time to criticize and to complain too much. This is the time all of us should stand together to help our people. And I compliment Governor Hassan Ali Joho because he has led from the front. And this hospital that you are seeing here was actually the first in Kenya.
Yes.
So you set the trend for everybody in the country. And you can see that in some counties today they're embarrassed that they have only 10 beds. We in Mombasa already have more than 100 beds and increasing. So we must compliment the governor for leading this effort. We must compliment
450 beds.
Did you hear that? 450 beds. So we're way ahead of the rest of the country. When the government leads these initiatives and the private sector falls behind, then there's nothing we can't do. And clearly you can see the results of that. So when we come and make this contribution, it is part of our responsibility. We have to do this at this point in time. And we all know that we're going through a very difficult time. Yesterday I heard that the nurses and some of the medical fraternity are actually thinking of going on strike and threatening to go on strike. Tunawaomba to be a little bit more patient. We know that the money hasn't come, but the whole country is in trouble. The whole country is in trouble. The economy is in trouble. Let us try and persevere as much as we can. We are begging the doctors and the nurses at this point in time, please, just hang in a little bit more. And I'm sure that the governor is pushing very much for the release of funds and for the salaries to come out. So that's where we are today. And this contribution is not just from myself, it is from my group of companies. This is a contribution from Gulf Power. And we also promised the governor that we will bring ventilators.
Thank you.
The ventilators have already arrived, they are being cleared. So as soon as they are cleared, we will hand them over
Thank you.
To Mombasa County. So all I'm here to say, all I'm here to say is that we are together in this war. I don't like to hear people criticizing. It is very easy to criticize. Step forward and contribute.
Exactly.
You know, and the private sector is doing that, and a lot of individuals are doing that. And I'm here not just to contribute this thing, I'm here to compliment you, Dr. Shikeli, and all the doctors and the nurses and the medical officials who are at the forefront of this battle. And we know very well that your staff are putting themselves at a risk of death. What more can we ask from our people? So tuko pamoja, tutasimama pamoja, tutafanya kazi pamoja. Ni 1,050 full body kit. Kutoka mask, paka boots, paka gloves, paka the goggles, everything.
PPE.
And they were inspected by doctors who approved that they are the right quality for us to bring.
To have a friend, a brother, a partner of Mombasa County, Honorable Suleiman Shahbal, again coming to assist Mombasa County in the fight against COVID-19. I think you all know that he has been with us right from the beginning of this journey. He has been with His Excellency the Governor, and we really appreciate all that you have done for the citizens of Mombasa County. And again today, we will see he has actually come back again to give us donations to this center. I think Mombasa is the second leading county with the highest number of COVID-19 cases. We have already tested 15,695 tests in Mombasa, and out of those, 969 are positive. Still, Mvita County is leading with 374 cases. Out of those, 46 have actually succumbed to the disease. And we have discharged about 170 cases out of the 968. I think you also know that we have started self-isolation and self-quarantine in the homes. I think we have our guidelines from the national government, and also the WHO has given guidelines that anybody who is asymptomatic and has the right environment at home they can actually self-isolate at home. So I think we've gone a big step, and we've seen this in many, many countries. I think we are still going up the curve, but we have not reached the peak. And we've been told maybe through different modelings that maybe by September. So we're still expecting more and more. But I think every time we need to do more and more things to at least bring the numbers down. So asante tena, Your Honorable Suleiman Shahbal. I think this will go a long way. PPEs are one of the things that are really difficult to get. And every day the prices are increasing. So really, this is a big, big plus to this center today. Asante sana na karibu sana.